So while Gino's on his phone still, because he's busy.
I am. I'm trying to keep all the balls in the air.
We're going to make sure you're in the know, as always, with the National Real Estate Cafe. And you can find out more by going to donandgino.com. And today we've been talking about the changing market. Because a lot of you one time, when you just heard that you can just throw your house on the market and it'll sell, well, the market has changed.
This just in, FSBOs are dead.
Look, he's being clever and funny. Not his strong suit.
No.
So now is no better time than ever to use a real estate professional to help get your home sold for top dollar. It's not you putting the price at the highest level, right, Gino?
No, we talked about that. We talk about that a lot, is that price is only one aspect of what sells a home. Networking. Right now, networking is going to get your house sold, and you need a professional that's highly networked. So ask that question. That's a really weird question. Most people wouldn't ask that. As a professional comes in, be like, what networking groups do you belong to?
That is huge. And so we have here 5 of the basic, and we're going a little bit more, but here's the basic reasons why you don't want to sell your home on your own. One, because markets change. It's no longer just a seller's market. And you're going to see that with price reductions because they're not getting good advice. Great agents will price it correctly as an appropriate marketing tool.
Ooh, paperwork. That's probably my favorite. That should say /liability.
You think?
This is the most litigious state, and I know this is a nationwide show, but we're in California. This is the most litigious state in the nation, and if you do your paperwork wrong as a seller, you could be on the hook for a decade.
That alone is worth it because you don't know how to fill out the paperwork or what your obligations are or liabilities are. A true professional will help you through that.
Disclose.
Like this, you need experience. You're not experienced with selling your home. How do you know what price your home is? Because the neighbor sold it for $500, you should be able to sell it for $525. But what if your home wasn't upgraded like the other home? Have you been in the other homes? Most likely your experienced real estate agent knows the area and can help you through the sales process.
Don's favorite line, would you operate on your own appendix? No.
It's true. I can't reach it. And you basically in negotiations, right, Gino?
Yeah, one of the things is a long time ago, one of the things we thought was it was a real estate agent's job to find our home as a buyer's agent or sell our home. But the number one thing they have to do today is negotiate. There's so many things to negotiate. Who's going to be the escrow company? Who's going to be the title company? Who's going to pay for transfer tax? Who's going to pay for the well cert, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The line and list goes on and on. It's not just about what's my price. There are so many other points of negotiation. And if you're the owner of the home, you're going to get a little emotional. Sorry. That's just the way it goes.
Well, another point of negotiation that I love also is a lot of you think, I'll go find my own home. It's all online. I'll go just buy it directly with the seller, and it'll save me money. You see, the listing agent is going to tell you they're going to represent you as well as the seller, but they're obligated to...
They have a fiduciary responsibility to the seller that they don't have for you. And being in this industry for as long as I have, I will tell you I can't think of the right saying, but when it gets down and dirty, they have to represent the seller. They cannot represent the buyer.
All right. Okay, then let's go back to the slide because this is probably one of the most important now. We've been talking about price reduction. If you don't price your home correctly, believe it or not, you overprice your home, you will lose between 70 and 90% of your potential buyers.
Yeah, it's crazy. You just cut out all the eyeballs possible if you overprice your home. So that goes to the next one that you talked about, though, and it says market conditions. A professional realtor knows the market conditions, knows the paperwork, knows the market, knows the pricing strategy that you should be using.
Is network with lots of buyers.
That's right. Buyers and sellers, because other sellers are buyers. So if they have a listing, they know what that listing agent is what that seller is looking for, and it might be the home that you have for sale. So remember, work with someone that has a large network right now. The bigger the network, the better.
All right, and use a local real estate agent. Be careful even using just friends and family.
I was just going to say, nothing against cousins, sisters, brothers that are all about to do their first transaction, but don't experiment with you. In fact, one of the great things you could do if you have one of those situations is say, hey, I want you to involve a professional in your office. I want you to get some of the commission, but I want you to share your commission with a mentor. That way you can learn through the transaction, and we'll get that first one out of the way.
Not through the selling of my home.
Yeah.
All right, you heard right here on the National Real Estate Cafe. Again, you can get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to the number 58885.